Hey guys, Jerseytoof here coming at you with another video. I like to first to say yesterday was a rough day in GBL. There was some bad plays, a lot of lag, a lot of fast moves lost. But anyway, we lost over 100 points yesterday. But it's going to happen. We got to keep grinding. We're still doing great. I'm still going to bring you a video every single day. Even on those bad days, I'm still going to bring you some content. So I still hope you enjoy. We tried a whole bunch of different other teams, but we came back to this same team for this video because I had a couple great plays in this video. I was going to smash up a couple other sets, but we want to get one set in. So I hope you guys enjoy. Once again, please like, comment, and subscribe if you guys are enjoying my daily content. Hit that bell so you get notified every time I upload every single day. So without further ado, here we go again with the same team. Hopefully we're going to get some wins. We got to get them wins back, guys. All right, guys. Remember, subscribe. You know you want to. All right, guys. All right, guys. Let's get into these battles now. As you can see, I went through a couple of my other teams that I went through yesterday. I mean, the first one, I used that S-Cavalier team a lot. I mean, I had some success, but I just wasn't gaining any points. And so I was like, you know what? I need to see what happened here. I changed my Obstagoon to cross chop, got rid of Gunk shot because people are just not falling for that anymore. So let's see what happens here. We got Quack coming in. This battle right here was so weird. So much lag. All right, we got a great lead in Poliwrath, so they're going to swap out into their Snorlax. We're going to go straight into our Obstagoon here. And right here, watch this. After this cross chop goes through, it is so crazy. I didn't even know what was going on, really. So we get a whole bunch of lag. It looks like we're both not doing anything. But after the lag comes back, his health is completely down. So I'm like, all right, this wasn't as bad. But watch this. They actually had 3 body slams queued up. So I had to shield the first for just in case it was a superpower. And then now watch it. It's just like body slam spam. How did they get 3 body slams? That is crazy. That's how much lag that was. But see how much health that I took away. So I was countering the whole time. So at least that would happen. So now I'm able to get to another cross chop. We actually had a lot of energy stored up, so that's kind of good in a way. Let's see if they decide to shield this up, and then they let it go down. So I bet the Poliwrath's going to come back in, so we're just going to try to get as much damage as possible on this thing. We do not want to give up switch advantage, so we're just going to power away on these cross chops. Because if we switch right into our Cresselia right now, we're giving up switch advantage. So we got that thing down to half health. So we know that they're going to swap right out right when we bring Cresselia in. So we're hoping there's like a Reggie or something in the back. And it's a dream scenario, Reggie in the back. But once again, we get lag. So I'm like, no, come on now. I better be doing some damage. Please, please. Almost got through. But by the time we can come back, his health is at half health. And we get our if I could speak, our blast burn off first. And he decided to let it go because they were just fed up with the lag too. But in the end, that was a good games trainer. Well, it wasn't really a good game, but we got the win. We didn't experience any lag like that the rest of the set, but there was definitely a lot of lag and a lot of clunkiness yesterday, even after the 3 hours we were down. All right, Cresselia into Melmetal. I've been seeing a lot of Melmetal leads, and my team just suffers against Melmetal in the back end, so I have to really stay in. And I can win this matchup, especially if I get the debuffs. And usually what happens when they get the first debuff, they'll switch out because they know they're going to lose the matchup. Rock slides do not do a lot of damage, but they do start to add up. And according to PV Poke, this is a hard win for Melmetal, but it really isn't a hard win. So it's kind of interesting. So I'm staying in here. We're going to go straight Moonblast, hopefully for the debuff. Yes, Future Sight would do a tad bit damage, but we want that debuff. At the last move, if you want to get the closeout, so hopefully they don't shield, you can go for a Future Sight. But I like to go straight Moonblast, and they actually shielded up. Okay, we'll take that shield. All right, I think they're understanding that they need their Melmetal at this point. Now the Rock Slide coming through. I was just not having any luck with the Moonblast debuffs, and people that were using Cresselia against me were just getting debuff after debuff. You're just gonna have those days. You gotta keep grinding. And it just, it's GBL, we all know it's going to be clunky, laggy. We just hope that we have some fun. And I know losing is definitely not fun, but we just got to keep doing what we love, Can we get to another Moonblast? And we're able to. But now we're in jeopardy of getting farmed down by Thundershock, which is not ideal. So at this point, I'm going to go right into my Charizard, hopefully get one Fire Spin and take him out. So then he lost all that energy. So Obstagoon comes in here. So at this point, I think I'm going to try to get some shields from him. Well, he has one. We have 2 shields to 1. So we're going to try to bait that we're going Blast Burn here and go for a Dragon Claw. This Blast Burn would do a lot of damage to the Obstagoon. So they decide to use their last shield. That is great. Now we're up 2 shields to none. And at this point, I'm going to shield this up, because a Blast Burn will almost take out the Obstagoon in this range. And we're at the Blast Burn right now. So this will almost KO the Obstagoon. It's almost out of range. Yep, just out of range. Can we Fire Spin this thing down before we're hit with another Night Slash? And we cannot. So at this point, I was debating if I wanted to shield to take back Switch Advantage again. But we're going to let it go down. And then one counter will take the Obstagoon out. But you'll see what is in the back. It's a Giratina. Okay, we can win this match. Okay. But we have 1 shield and they have none. So we're going to have to do a sack, because these Dragon Breaths are adding up. And just watch the swap on the Dragon Claw. That was a great swap on my part. I had to time it just correctly. And at that point, that gave us the win, because we didn't have to use another shield. That was like we had 2 shields left. So at this point, another Night Slash coming through. Because if we didn't do that, they would have had definitely enough Dragon Breath damage. And between the Dragon Breaths and the spammy Dragon Claws, they would have been able to take us out, I believe. So at this point, they decided to concede. So good games, trainer. That was actually a good game. There was no lag really in that matchup. So I was pretty happy about that. All right, 2-0 start. The rest of this game doesn't go as planned per se. As you can see, my rating is down in 2650s now. I mean, it's still pretty decent, but I was almost at 2800 yesterday. But Illusion 24 is up next. Hopefully we can make it an Illusion. So we got Swampert to Cresselia. This is what we like to see in the lead. I'd rather see a Swampert versus by Cresselia than a Melmetal or even any kind of steel types like I've been seeing. And then when I switch to Escavalier or some counters in the beginning, I'm getting all Fire, I'm getting all Charmer. You know, it's crazy. But anyway, that's just how the algorithm works sometimes. Sometimes you just got to stick with a team. And they actually Earthquake me, so it was a good shield on my part. Most of the time, I don't like to shield Swampert. So we just got to make sure we shielded an Earthquake. So we actually get the attack debuff. So that was 1 for us finally. And now they swap into Melt Battle. So I'm like, oh God, what do I do here? So we're just going to stay in this matchup, actually. We're just going to go for Moonblast here. See, if I had my Escavalier on my team, that would be great. So we're just going to try to get this Melmetal as low as possible. Sorry, guys. My nose is kind of just like stuffy this morning, so bear with me. I'm sorry if you hear a little bit of sniffles. But anyway, Rock Slide coming through. Moonblast coming through now. We're going to hope that we get the debuff here, because that's our only chance to win this matchup out. No debuff again. Man, we just not have any luck with that today. And they're going to beat us to every charge move. So I'm just going to let this thing go down at this point. And we're actually going to be able to get another Moonblast off. Hopefully we can get a debuff here at least. But now we're in danger of getting farmed down. So at this point, and we get the attack debuff there. So I was thinking I can get to another Moonblast, and I think we would have. So they're going to use their energy here. So now I can come in here and hopefully Fire Spin this thing down. That is my hope. Before they let off any energy. Yep. Okay, that's awesome. So they bring in Swampert. I knew they were going to... I tried to do a quick swap, but they were able to get their Hydro Cannon off, so that's not ideal. So now we're going to swap right into their Obstagoon, and now they have their Togekiss. Not great at all. And I don't have Gunk Shot, but I tried to bait like I had Gunk Shot. So I went as far as to a Gunk Shot and then Night Slash. And then we're just going to try to get as much damage as possible on this thing. But this is GG's at this point. Hopefully we can come in here with Charizard and get one Blast Burn in before we're hit with an Ancient Power. But we're not able to. That's just tough luck there. I've been debating if I wanted to try myself out of Togekiss. But I'm just not a big fan of 4-turn charge moves, honestly. And I was just trying to get as much energy as possible. That way if I had a Dragon Claw ready for... the Swampert, but I think they have a It had a Hydro Cannon rocked and loaded for me. So that's GG's. We kind of made it a game there in a way, but it's all right. 2-1. This is a winning set, just so you guys know, but this is the one of not many yesterday. I had 2 play of the year wins. I had 1 for 7 and 1 for 6. It was just, I was just getting frustrated, really frustrated. But then in the end, this is what we like to do. I like to make content for you guys. Not always going to be the best, but every single day you're going to get a video from me. And it's just, I hope you guys really enjoy and really appreciate the time and effort it takes to put these videos together for y'all. So Psycho Probe is up next. Psycho Probe, what you got for me, Probe? Blastoise, okay. I haven't played this one out, and I don't think I've played this out at all ever this season. So I think this is a favorable matchup for Cresselia. But it looks like they win CMP tie. But we're gonna go straight Moonblast. These Hydro Cannons do very little damage, but they will start to add up. These Moonblasts will hit for neutral. And they do a decent amount of damage, and we get the attack debuff. Okay, finally one for us. At this point, they're still staying in, and they're gonna swap. They swap it to the Cresselia. That's all right. We saw that come in. We want to hit it with a Moonblast. And now hopefully we get attack debuff, and we do. So now we're going to come in with our Obstagoon. And we get to a Night Slash first. Hopefully we get the buff. No buff. Okay, first Moonblast coming through. And I was like, I'm not going to shield the first one. Actually, I do. I was thinking about not shielding the first one because of the damage. But we decided, and we get a little bit more lag, which is not ideal. And we still get the Night Slash first, but we lost a couple counters in there. All right, one more Night Slash will take it out, and we get the boost. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to double shield, I believe. Now I'm going to let it go through. Okay. And now they're going to swap it to the Clefable. At this point, I wish I had Gunk Shot again, but it's okay. We're just going to hit this thing with a Night Slash. And now we're going to swap out into our... I should have just went right into my Charizard at this point. I don't know why I misclicked it to Cresselia, but it's all right. All right, decide to use their shield there. At this point, I think I'm going to shield here. Now I'm going to let it go down. I should have went in with Charizard. I don't know what I was doing. All right, now we're going to bring in Charizard here. I'm going to try to fully commit to the farm down here. But now I decided to go for a Dragon Claw. So I thought maybe this would be enough to take it out. And then with the Fire Spins, I'd be able to get it and have it full loaded. But they actually save. And now I'm going to hit it with a Dragon Claw. And it's not enough to take it out. But after the Fire Spin, we were able to take it out. Clefable coming in. And they're actually able to get a charge move off. So now I have to shield. And now they have their Blastoise, and that wasn't ideal at all. I needed to get rid of that shield. If we can get to a Night Slash, we can get this, and we're almost able to, but they had a shield anyway. So good games, trainer. Let's get into the last game here. We're 2-2 at this point. Again, I appreciate all the support. I hope you guys really are enjoying the videos. I know some videos aren't as great as others, but it's my daily journey to rank 10. And some days will be great. Some days aren't going to be so great, but it's just the daily journey, you know? Every day is a video. So we got Fly Eagles 011 up next. Yeah, this is where we want to see the Togekiss in the lead. All right. See if they're going to stay in this matchup. Moonblast coming through. Just going to do half the health if they decide to let it go. And they do. Okay, and then they swap into their Snorlax. So I'm going to swap right into my Obstagoon. I need to be a little quicker on my swaps, but I have to think about it sometimes. Especially when you're not playing good. You got to kind of start second guessing yourself, you know what I'm saying? But at this point I have Cross Chop, so I'm going to go straight Cross Chop. And it was an Earthquake. Okay, but it's okay. We didn't get as much damage as a superpower would be. So now we can almost commit to the farm down, but I'm going to go for a Cross Chop here. Takes out the Snorlax. Alright, now this Cavalier's coming in, so I'm going to go for a Night Slash here. That's going to do a decent amount of damage. I like seeing Cavaliers. And we got the boost. I hate getting the boost as I die, because that's RNG. Okay, now we're going to bring in Charizard here. And they're using their energy, okay. Mega Horn, not very effective at all. And now they're going to bring in their Togekiss, which is okay with me. I'm going to stay in this matchup. Inside the shield, so now I'm going to bring in my Cresselia, go for another Moonblast. Double shield in it, because they know this is, they have to get rid of this Cresselia, and I have 2 shields, so this is pretty much GG's. Ancient Power, they want the boost. And we get to a Moonblast. It should just be enough to, well, it's definitely going to be enough to take out this Togekiss. And then they have their Escavalier, which is just pretty much game over. Because then I had my Charizard in the back. So, alright, 3 and 2 vibes. 3 and 2 vibes. Can I get them 3 and 2 vibes in the comments? Hey, anytime you're gaining points before losing points, especially in a bad day like yesterday, I'll take it. And we'll take a shield on. We'll take the extra candy, even though I got a rank 1 already done. But we take any extra candy we can. Once again, thank you guys for coming. I appreciate it. Hopefully we have a better video for you guys tomorrow. Like I said, these are daily videos of my journey to rank 10. So it's not content. I mean, it's content, but it's my journey. You know what I'm saying? So until tomorrow, Jerseytoof out. Thank you so much. Bye-bye now.